really not afraid of dying because I feel like if I die, I know I've done things the way I've wanted it to be done. The fear that I have is if I'm going to get a perfect burial, if my family, my original family, is going to be there on the day that I get buried. I left Zimbabwe because I had had enough of the abuse. In Zimbabwe, you can never be openly gay. I would be beaten, sometimes made to sleep outside in the cold weather, whatever it is. I did experience a lot of violence and hatred, not from people far, but from my own family. Before I left Zimbabwe, I had fear of the unknown. I was 23 years of age, and at that time I also had a daughter that was 3. I also had fear not knowing if my kid was going to be safe. I also felt like I was not a good mom, but I really knew that I really needed this for me to be a better mom and for me to be able to take care of my daughter. I had to get away from the toxic people and the toxic environment that I was in. I hiked from Zimbabwe because there were no buses at that time at night. So when I arrived in Cape Town, I had my pair of trainers, a backpack with 2 sets of clothes, and my marimba. My arrival in Cape Town was, it was very, very scary, but I was also happy to experience it. My being lesbian, like being out and loud, which is something that I had never done before. I started Pachedu because I felt like I'm in a country that is not home, although I've made it my second home, and really needs maybe some support from home. We have people from Zambia, from Tanzania, from Malawi, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. We all understand each other and we all know we come from the same background and we have each other's back. The first feeling that was there was of fear. Not paying the rent, where am I going to stay? What am I going to eat? We didn't even know what was going to happen tomorrow. As COVID hit, they just shut down the restaurant. That was the only source of income that I had. I had rent that was due and I'm still trying to pay back the rent that I was still owing. The government had actually forgotten about us. The most scariest part is for you to be thrown away in a country that you are a migrant or you are a refugee. You've got no family here. I was worried about the Pascale family. Most people were also not working. The whole cycle of helping each other out and being as a family, it got broken. I applied for a grant for Isbindi Changemakers. I won the grant. The money that I got from Isbindi Changemakers, I gave to each and every Pascale member to get electricity or water. We created a network of individuals in organizations. So we had food packages coming in, toiletries, rental money, water and electricity money. Some of our members are HIV positive. We also had a nurse that would drive in and go and check up on the members. We just had a lot of help from the organizations and individuals that came and said we are willing to help Pascale. The most thing that I'm proud of is my daughter. I'm actually really proud that I've been able to be a mother to her. She has accepted me regardless of what she has heard from other people for who I am. I'm also proud that I've been able to bring up migrants from different countries and different backgrounds, and this family that we have built is self-sufficient. And I'm kind of like at peace knowing that I've got my LGBTQIA family that know me for who I am and they can be able to bury me in a way that they know I want my burial to go.